It would help if I turned the mic on. But hello, everyone. I have my green tea all ready to go. It is Monday, as you can probably guess. And I am TBCR, which you can also probably guess. And this is a fine quality live stream. And oh boy, it is day 8 of me streaming consecutively. Maybe even day 9, I can't even think for a bit. Did I stream last Saturday? I can't remember. No, I didn't, because I was with relatives. So yeah, this is day 8 consecutively of a fine quality live stream. We're gonna get to M2 speedruns in just a second, but I hope everyone that is watching this morning is having a good morning, getting ready for work or whatnot. If you're not getting ready for work, maybe you're like one of those content creators. I do hope you have a good day as well, getting ready for whatever you're planning on doing at the moment. But for me, I have about 2.5 hours before I have to go upstairs and go do brain taxing job. So before we do that, let's tax my hands by doing some durandal speedruns, shall we? So, oh boy, if you did not see yesterday's dungeon sessions, oh boy, lot of progress made. Zerp's almost near the top of the first tower. Chunks started, got past the first floor. Amazing progress on that. And we may have some more people trying. I have, I think, maybe 2 people, 2 VTubers that might be interested in starting progress on that. Maybe even a 3rd one. I'm not entirely sure at the moment. But I just got to get information as to like what days work for them, what times work for them. There's basically 4 wildcard days for the week. So we'll see how it goes. But I think it's now time to do some speed runs. Do I have my timer working? Let me check my foot pedal. Whoop. Hello, Android Jacket. I'm just quickly checking my speedrun timer, make sure it's working at the moment. Yeah, it's working. All right, let's go. All right. We ready for some speed running? I know I am. Let me just get... Oh my god, it's a second mouse. Oh wait, that's just on my screen. Hold on. Just one mouse for you. And then we got that capture on the computer. All right, just to confirm. Audio is audible. Yep, I see the line. Holy shit, that's very loud. Cool.
See you, Starside.
All right, so let me just make sure I can finish the first level, and then we'll get down to runs. This level always has such a annoying start to it with this pool. Cool, I made it through. So yeah, hopefully this work week is not going to be super stressful. Of course, me saying that is probably doomed me. You know how it goes. I got some work on some video stuff tomorrow morning, unless for some reason someone wants to do a dungeon session. But we'll find out if that will be the case. Probably a little bit later today. But yeah, I have 2 people on the Blue Sky VTuber Discord that were expressing interest in doing dungeons, and then I have 1 person from Zerp's chat on Saturday, I think, that was expressing interest in wanting to do it. So that's 3 people. Wow. I'm gonna point this out. If those 3 people start, we've had Chunks and Zerp, right? Zerp has done 2 sessions this year. Chunks has done 1. If we have 3 additional people do at least 2, that would have been the most dungeon sessions that we've had in any single year in the entire 13 years of its existence. Well, 12, 13 years of its existence. All right. And now, the timer. And now, well, first a sip of tea. There we go. The run. But yeah, I do hope Chance and Android Jacket are both having a good morning. It's a very somewhat cold morning at the moment, although it looks like it's still getting as a high of 74 Fahrenheit. Yes, Bungie did make this. This game came out in 95. It came out 1 year after the original marathon in 94, which, by the way, that marathon turns 30 on the first day of winter, December 21st. So, very momentous year. I was hoping I could get it into SGDQ this year, but that didn't happen. And I was hoping I could get it into AGDQ for next year. That also didn't happen. But I did get a game into AGDQ as a backup. We'll be looking at that on Wednesday. But yeah, Marathon's really neat series. It's definitely more simplistic in objective type gameplay than, say, maybe even Halo. Halo is a direct, like, spiritual successor to this, though. The first game is like the most marathon of the bunch. They're all free. You can find them on Steam. Bungie has allowed releases of the source port to be on Steam under the Classic Marathon moniker. Since, you know, the new one's coming out, allegedly, in the future. And they make very nice speed games. This has been my main speed game since 2016. It's not my first speed game. That would be Degeneration, which we'll be taking a look at Wednesday, but this is definitely the one I do the most speed runs of out of any game that I do in my entire repertoire. I think the only, like, annoying part of the game is just the fact that you have to rapidly read the terminals, which means your tab key is going to break before any other key on your keyboard. Cool. Though I will say, for Marathon 2, though, I like the Xbox version a little bit more. You can buy this on Xbox Live Arcade. Well, you can buy it on the Xbox store. Xbox Live Arcade's gone the way of the dodo. But it's like $10. It's made by Freeverse. Has HD textures. But it has physics like Marathon 1, specifically for how the grenade hits the ground. It hits in front of you instead of behind you. Oh no, sorry, it hits in front of you instead of behind you on this version. It hits behind you in the other one. And that dictates how your grenade jumps function. And I kind of like the ones where you move forward with grenade jumps instead of backwards a little bit more. Okay, didn't think I got them all. Radar was playing games with me. Whoop. Okay. Think I have enough grenades? Nope. Well, I don't even think it was a grenade thing. I think it was I just started shooting a bit too late. Alright, here we go. Back up. Whoop. There we go. Then back up. I thought I was gonna hit that post, I'm gonna be honest with you. Alright, very nice. Hit that. Fire down to propel myself lower because there's no such thing as hit scan in this game. No, seriously, there's no hit scan. Even the original Marathon didn't have hit scan. It's all projectiles. Even your fist technically shoots a projectile out of it. So, that also means if an enemy hits you, they hit you. It wasn't some random luck, it's just they hit you. Don't want to piss the bobs off here. Okay, there we go. Got that cyborg with the grenade. That should make this a little bit faster. Not by much, but a little bit faster. I just realized I'm gonna have to like get my VTuber outfit stuff packed for this event coming up. Cool. Not done yet. Why is that? Move it out! I think I know why. No? Come on, Bob. Let's take a guess. Oh, I bet they just finished. Yeah. We'll go with it. That's really late. That's like 13 seconds too slow. That's fine. Sometimes the bobs just take forever. This is why I don't like extermination missions. So I should explain, like, for first-time viewers, because this may be your first Marathon Monday. So for extermination missions, you have to kill all but 8 enemies. Why is it specifically all but 8? I don't know, but that's the objective. So we make sure we get most of the enemies in the below section before we go back up, because some of them will despawn once you go all the way back up. This doesn't happen on the Xbox version, by the way. But in the final section, the bobs are a bit odd. So some bobs shoot 1-shots, some bobs shoot 2. And sometimes they'll just stand there while the 4 beat their ass. I don't understand why. They just do. Inevitably, they'll do their job and get rid of the 4, but... if I stood there and kept fighting and dealing with all of them, I would probably be like 30 seconds over. So I just get as much as I can and go to the terminal and just wait. Especially since there's like specific area for where going there is not worth it. I mean, there is the 3 that I could potentially go for in... Why don't I actually do that? I'll have to look into that in a bit. Also, apparently Aperture Grills, who currently holds, does not hold world record for this specific category at the moment. That's someone else. Although it's probably going to get it soon. Notice that you can pick up the fusion pistol on the 2nd level, which is hidden in a secret, which we normally go to on the hardest difficulty, Total Carnage. I'm playing on Kindergarten, which is easiest. And that would help with the first extermination level, which was the one I was having a hard time on. You can save AR ammo. So I have to look into that at some point. I just want to get one run done first and foremost before I worry about that. This run's not going to give me too much of a pain until the second half. Okay, it's giving me a little bit of a pain. That's fine. That's only a little bit of damage. I can actually pull off the jump that I need to do with this much health. And now, a sip break. God, it looks like I broke my neck. I just looked at myself in the camera. Or not in the camera, in the little preview monitor below my game monitor. Alright, so this level, it's beneficial to fire here to get rid of these 2 cyborgs. The 4 troopers at the back are fine. You can just get rid of them with AR blasts. The Flicta here and the 4 troopers, it's kind of beneficial to use. Oh, okay. They're not there. I guess I'm going to be able to get away with that then. I want to save this 1 shot for this. Burn the rest of this ammo. And now the worst jump in the game, in my opinion. That's the first big reset point, by the way. There's one more jump that's about as annoying as that, but we won't see that until the quote-unquote second half. Alright. Whoa! I love the physics in this game. They can sometimes backfire on you, but I think they're pretty cool. Nice hover, hit that. Oh, let me burn that real quick. And I should make this. Nope. I think I started a bit too late. I'm trying to not hit the wall there, because if I hit that wall, it's a death. And since I did not save a bit ago, I would go all the way back to the beginning, because I haven't actually saved at all. Oh, boy. That is a nice jump. It's kind of a pain in the butt, though, because if you mess that up, it is a reset. Because, yeah, I don't think there's any save point up until that point that's kind of convenient to go to. This save point right here That's just basically free. That jump's pretty cool. That jump's the same on both versions of the game. There's also one for the Bandai Pippin, or the Apple Pippin, under the package Super Marathon, but you have to do that with the trackball on the controller, and why would you do that? Okay, to be honest, I am trying to find a Bandai Pippin and a copy of Super Marathon because I want to be the only person to do a speedrun of that version for no reason other than just to do it. I play every other game on this engine. I've done speedruns of every other commercial game except for one, which I'm working on. It's a tactical FPS game, so it's a little bit hard to route. But it would also just be nice to do every version of Marathon 1 and 2. That version's a bit weird though, because like it does it as network games. So you like, if you take a death, you just respawn at the beginning of the level. You don't just go back to the last save. You just restart the level, and it does it through network games. I don't know what Bungie was thinking with that, but that's kind of interesting. Marathon 2 for Xbox kind of also does that in a way. Ah, I got blocked by the Flappy Boy. You're the Flappy Boy. I love how the entire Marathon community has just decided to call them Flappy Boys. Wow, 3 cyborgs. Okay. I'm gonna go this way, since that's the case. Up here, I could have just went up, walked around, but eh. Alright. You want to see some tight timing? Here's some tight timing. Have to hit this. Have to run through here. Fire that. If I was any slower, this would start to be going down and I wouldn't be able to make it up here. It's a little bit easier on the Xbox, so... Again, if you want to start with M2 as a speedrun, I highly recommend starting with the Xbox version. It gets you acclimated to the route of the game, because they're basically the same. And then the bridging material is just the differences between Mac PC and all the other things. There's a Discord for this series as well. You can find it down below. The channel if you're watching this on Twitch. On the YouTube VODs, I'll try to make sure to put a link to it in the description. I wish we could have like template like VOD things depending on what game you're doing. Oh no, remember when I said you could get caught? Yeah, this is what happens with the physics. I got one more shot. Yeah! That was close. Alright, second half of the game now. Alright, so let's pick that up. We're gonna read the terminal. I have to carefully walk in a specific way so I can pick up the ×3 here. We'll jump up to here. And now we just walk. And this will give me a moment in just a bit to... In a moment in just a bit. Wow, Teeps. Masterful use of words. In a moment in a bit. Alright, so we hit the button. And now we can walk over here. And now we can wait. And we have to wait 8 seconds once it starts to open. That's some good green tea. 5, 6, 7, 8. A little bit late because I flew up that a little bit faster than usual. Or flew over it. Still good though, we got around it. Uh-oh, that's a first. I've never gotten blocked on all sides like that before. Take the secret to here. Go out the door. This takes us basically to the end. We don't have to swim in coolant. Wrong door. I keep forgetting it's the side that's not close to the items. A lot of these, what I like about this game a little bit more than the other ones is a lot of the exploration levels are just get to the end, essentially. Like this one. Boom, I'm done. Unfortunately, this is not exploration, this is repair. So I have 8 rooms, 8 panels, 8 switches. It's room, switch, panel, in that order. So there's a room, there's a switch. I'm gonna use the shotgun to propel myself. Probably shouldn't, because I need to use this as the main workhorse for the level. Out of 1 into 2. Didn't get blocked by the enemy spawning in. Looks like it was a hunter. Yeah, it's a hunter. Alright, out of 2. Prep. Oh. Hit 2 into 3. I'll pick up the ammo on the way out. Not that switch, this one. And then, since this is a low gravity level, I can just use the AR like this. Thank you. I got lucky with that. Out of 3 into 4. And unfortunately, I do have to drink coolant right here. 1, 2, hit the button, wait till you're fully submerged, then start to swim, and then you can use the shotgun blast to swim out of the water a little bit easier. If you time that just wrong, you'll just like float there for a bit and then go down, and then the door will close, and then you're stuck in there for another full cycle of it. That you have to manually start, by the way. Alright, since I don't have to go get health, I can just stand right there and shoot the switch. If I had to get health, that would actually spawn in more enemies. Alright, done with 5 into 6. I'm probably a considerable bit behind, but I'm not going to look at the timer to find out if that's the case or not until after this level. This game has been giving me a lot of bad luck at this, as of recent, because, yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to get back down to the time, like, to beat my PB anytime soon, but I do seem to be getting consistent times-ish. Which is fine. I'm fine with consistency. Alright, hit the switch. It's hard to see, though, since the screen is purple. Or pink. One of the two. Alright, long snipe with the shotgun. Yep, got it. I love sniping with a shotgun. It's such a weird thing to do, but it's really satisfying when you get the hit. Alright, and big house. 19. Oh boy, yeah, I had some blunders there. That's fine. I wish I had longer straws. I have those like bendy straws, and the size of an Arizona green tea can isn't high enough to fit the straw in and go a considerable length above. It's a bit of a pain. But at least unlike, you know, soda cans, the straw isn't like slowly trying to rise up from the can because of the nucleation and carbonation going on. Alright, so the second half, this level's fine. The next level is absolute hell. I hate the next level. I think it is the worst level of this game. I think it is the worst extermination level of the entire franchise. There's ideally, like, 2 extermination levels that I could actually say think are okay. The other ones are just pain. Whoop, come on. All right, I guess we're not rubber banding today. That's where you just run back and forth, and since you run with your fist, you deal more damage. And you can get rid of those 3 flicta with 1 hit each, but it looks like that was not working out for me today. Or at least for this run. We have another shot right here. Got that. Oh, not that one. Not that one. Are we gonna get the 4 trooper on the stairs coming up? Not here, not here. Next stairs right here. Whoop. Oh, we got the double. That platform may lower before I get back over to there. We're racing a platform cycle, so I don't have the potential of accidentally falling down and wasting way more time. Cool. Single, double, triple. We evaded 3 compilers there. Good stuff. Hit the switch without seeing it. You can tell you did it because those light up. And then I have to do a little bit of prep here. I want to lower this. This will make getting out of here a little bit faster. And we can pick up the fusion pistol for the next level. Save. You'll need it. And now the worst level of the entire game. Jason Jones still hasn't apologized for this level, by the way. I think it's the most sadistic level he's ever made. You know, I should get a job at Bungie and then ask Jason Jones if he ever regretted making Gobble Sort the Dead. He apologized for Colony Ship for Sale, which is understandable. That level, if you do it normally, is... Oh, boy. Okay, here's the fun fact. I know for a fact there are people at Bungie that are aware of who I am. At least speedruns, along with the other speedrunners. That's terrifying. Like, there are people at Bungie that are aware that, like, there are speedruns for this game. And that I am one of the speedrunners for it. Because, like, I talk crap about this level all the time. Just this level. This is the only level in the whole game I will, like, absolutely, like, talk crap about. Because it's just... Oh, it's so... Let us have close quarter encounters with enemies that blow up. I think that green bob that went around the corner, that's an exploding bob. I need to be careful on the way back. Well, they're not running towards me, so apparently I'm wrong. Get the third one? Yeah, let's go. I got very lucky with that. Okay, so let me give some like positives about Gobble Sword of the Dead. The level layout in of itself is fine. It's a fine level in terms of level layout. The issue is almost all the enemies in the level are the exploding bobs. I think maybe there's like 4 non-bobs that are the enemies in it. You have the 2 hunters. You have the 4 hunters, I think. And maybe 2 4 troopers. The rest of them are bobs. Just the bobs. Just the bobs. And the level geometry does come back to haunt you because of that. Because you have to, like, move very carefully in that level so you don't take a death from an exploding Bob. Alright, so now, let's do a jump. Probably thought the audio crapped out for a second. No. I might not make it this. Oh, I made it. Oh. That jump is really stressful because if you mess that jump up, you're wasting like a full minute to get back, or maybe 30 seconds to a full minute just to get to the switch that I just hit. Thank you, thumbs up, Jason Jones. Sorry, Robert Blake. All right, good spawn. Kill your television. Which has the very important blue glass jump coming up. Yes, that blue glass. With GDQ old. Did routing for the first and second game. Submitted Infinity to SGDQ 2014. I remember the Google form or Google spreadsheet for that. That was back when GDQ was still using spreadsheets for stuff like that. Well, technically, since it was 2014, that would be Speed Demo's archive, because GDQ as a company didn't start being a thing until the year after that, or the literal next event after that. Bam, I hit the switch. Now we go down. That's the nice thing about Marathon, is that you don't have to be near a switch, really, to hit it. That's right, Loon Sound number 12. You just have to be in the remote area of it and facing it. And as long as you're in the same polygon next to the switch, you can hit it. All right, I need to burn some ammo. I didn't realize I only had 2. All right, now we can do this. Against the back, hold primary, 2 secondary facing. Oh, I don't even have to hit the third one. Cool. Yeah, hold primary, 2 secondary shots, and you can get through. As a reminder, I have a 1/4 of a second delay on my monitor because I'm not using the Wave XLR's built-in monitor. I have 2 computers literally 3 feet away from, well, not even 3 feet away from me. It's really loud, so I have to use the audio process, like what you're hearing from my monitor, and it's a 1/4 of a second delay at the most. If that sounds like hell, that's because it is. That's why I'm stumbling over my words sometimes. I need to get a new setup. The problem is the HDMI cables to do what I want to do cost a lot of money. Because I essentially have to get like active powered HDMI cables. Cool, we're gonna have... I guess we're just gonna hear recharge noises. That's a first. If you would like to make a collect call, please hang up and try again. Okay. I guess they hung the phone up. Alright, I gotta be quick here. Cool, that wakes up the enemies down below. And that lets me finish this up. You don't want to be there too long, you will fall down.
Get out of the way!
Okay, hopefully no more exploding bobs spawn in there. Probably will. Oh, compiler. Cool.
Why don't we wait for
Final section. Think I got a little bit of splash damage there? Not entirely sure. Yeah, I did. Alright, we should be able to finish this run up. Yep. If it was not that, there'd be, I think, like a 2 or 3 line terminal right there. And then I'd have to go hunting for whatever enemy didn't die. Alright. By the way, though, with that in mind, if anyone doesn't know a good source for HDMI cables and, like, active powered USB, like, extenders and whatnot, because my idea is I want to have my computer set up upstairs, right? But I can't, like, drill a hole in the roof or anything, so I have to use, like, long-winded cables to get the connection up to somewhere. But really, the computers just don't need to be right here. If you know of any good cables that I can use to do that, or any like KVMs that don't have a lot of latency to them. Of course, latency would probably happen just for even when using active HDMI. I may have to do fiber optic over HDMI. Or sorry, HDMI over fiber optic, which is something that was talked about in the Linus Tech Tips video, which is cool technology. It's expensive, but it's a cool technology. I don't do like 4K, it's all 1080p setups, so. The big issue is, my stream computer has 2 monitors. We have the big one that has OBS on it, and the chat that you're seeing behind me. And then the other one has, well, what you're looking at, the stream preview. So I'd have to figure out how to do all that. Cool. And then, yeah, KVMs. I think that will be the biggest improvement for the stream, is just that I can just use the regular monitor and not have to stumble over my words every 5 seconds. Yeah, like 1080p is really all you need. Like, if you have like a game, even with a 4K monitor, I usually like downscale it down to 1080p like stuff. But you can still keep like the fidelity. It's just, you know, squeezed a bit down. I think 4K is a neat resolution. It's just a lot of computers still kind of have issues with 4K. I cannot believe that was right there. I didn't even see it. But yeah, like this entire setup right here, except for like the monitor to my right here, that's a 4K display, but I have it set to 1080p. And it's also a vertical monitor. I deadass, I bought the Samsung Odyssey G4 that I'm using at the moment. I accidentally damaged one of the monitors I was using while I was carrying it. So I had to go buy a new one, which that was a big investment. This monitor's not bad. It's not a bad monitor whatsoever. And it deadass on the website said it did not support vertical like orientation, to which I looked at this. I looked up, I looked back down. What? The monitor doesn't dictate that. Windows dictates that. And Windows will just try to do it regardless. It's on a VESA mount, it should support it. Imagine a VESA mount monitor that doesn't support, like, turning it 90 degrees. I cannot believe I got hit. We have a new functionality. Speakers that don't support turning them on. You can only have them off. I did not hit a single one. Thank goodness. I don't even care if I got hit just then. All right, a little bit of a hover there. No bob. Good. And now you get to see a very jank jump. All right, so we just set up like this. Cool. We made it. That's a lot safer than doing it the other way. Gonna fully heal. This is just so in case the hunters here cause any issues. I probably don't need to do that, since I'm gonna get a ×3 can anyway in a bit. Oh, do not forget to hit that. I think I'm still in marathon safe mode. I get it, because it's a game called Marathon and speedrunning marathons. Whoop. Cool. That's the only time you get to see that this run. We went so fast, we basically, like, clipped into the floor and went up. That's what makes running this game worth it. You just get to do that. Cool. Got number 2. Here we go, number 3. I forgot to mention on the Marathon Discord that I was doing this. It's fine. Basically right here. I have to hit a button up ahead. Oh, I already have enough ammo and health and whatnot. Oh, gotta avoid a rocket. Ooh. Very nice. I'm gonna try to do one more rocket boost. Should have got that third one out. I don't know why I didn't get the third one out. That's fine. Very nice. If I got hit by that rocket, it would have been over. Absolutely over. Right, here we go. Time to swim. I'm gonna move forward. I have to hold control once I get here, and then I hit the tab and page down. Up, okay, go up. Oh shit. I forgot foot pedal. That's fine. It was a 37. Pretty good first run for the day. All right, so we're gonna just go back into the thing now. I'm gonna play through the first level again, because I need to get used to grabbing the fusion pistol on the next level. Yep. Okay, question. Does it look like the capture's in like 30 FPS? Or is it like actually smooth 60? Because it looks 30 to me. I like glanced down for just the briefest second. Also, thank you for the GG Android jacket. What? Android jacket. Yeah. I thought I stumbled over my words and then I realized I didn't. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Button. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, the door closed. I should probably start firing before I get right there. Door open, door open. Read. And since we picked up the AR in this level, we can just go ahead and use it. So yeah, you go into here, and then you swim up. And then this is the crucial part. This pillar right here opens. And then you pick up the fusion pistol. Wow, can't believe I got blocked by 3 enemies. many batteries did I pick up? 6. Not including the one that's already in the gun, so that's 7 technically. Not bad. Not a bad combination. Okay, so. I could do a little bit better on that swerve there. Okay. Gonna exit back to the main menu. I had a text on my phone come in, so let me check that real quick. Okay. Another one? No, it's just Apple News. Yeah. Just Apple News. All right. So, let us go do another run. And then after this run, I'm going to check Mercari to see if there's any new Megami Tensei purchases that I can probably go for. Oh, shit. I forgot. Again, 4 pedal. All right, here we go. This is to prep me to doing splits, by the way.
Let's go!
Because I really need to get back to doing splits so I can see where I'm, like, going wrong. Solely going off the timer is not helping. Because I have what I like to call head splits, which are basically, like, general timelines that I should be going by certain points in the game. Which, that's fine. The problem is you have to, like, think while you're doing other things that require brain power and whatnot. So, more often than not, you just forget. So, some things you can keep in mind is, like, yeah, you want to try to be near Eat It Vidboy, which is the first part of the Citadel chapter. Which is the one with that jump up the elevator shaft. By about, yeah, 7-ish minutes. And then you want to be done with the big house, preferably within the 16, 17, 18 minute mark. All right, here we go. Cool. Oh, those terminal reads. But yeah, I need to actually go back to actual splits. It's hard to do an auto splitter for this game because if you take a death, you go back levels. Which is a bit of a pain. There is a rudimentary, well, not rudimentary, but it's like a very basic auto splitter. That assumes that you're not going to take a death whatsoever. But since we can't rule out a death, making an auto splitter is a bit hard. There's a splitting timer, but I don't think that takes into account deaths either. Oh yeah, I think I can just go down. I don't have to pick that up.
Get me out of here. Perimeter secured. We're clear.
Any more? 1, 2. No? Okay, fine. Thank you, Four Fighter, for getting in the way. I feel like this is wasting more time than it's saving, but Apter says it's saving time, so... Maybe I should reset this run and not pick up the ammo on the thing. Yeah, let's try that. I somehow didn't actually hit that until... And by hit that, I mean walk over the polygon until just then. Oh, there's that noise. 5 minutes to ad break, by the way, for people. If you're interested in not watching the ad break, as always, yeah, consider a sub to the Fine Quality live stream. You get to hear a scream, and then I yell, ah, fuck. Because it's actually still kind of loud in my ears, even though I turned it down to quarter volume. I was watching, after Dungeons, obviously, I was watching Brian Otto do COD 4 speedruns, and they have a segment on their stream during the cutscenes of the COD 4 run that they've dubbed iPad Baby Content, which is words on stream, which is like word womp or text twist, depending on when, what game you played more. And the chat basically, like, fills in the spaces, which I found fascinating. It's kind of a spoiler for Saturday. Not the words, well, we might do words on stream, but we might also do, I might just do some, like, regular word womp and whatnot. I don't think text twist is a thing anymore. EA updated word womp to HTML5. Thank goodness. Although it definitely has a slower pace than old word womp. I think I have a word womp CD somewhere. I have deluxe versions of some of the Pogo games. Yeah, we don't need to pick up the AR stuff. But we are going to use it here. Because this seems to be a bit more... efficient to use here. Cool. Not gonna bother healing. Ah! Comes back to haunt me. I might be able to finish this section. Come on. Yes. Good. I'm in danger, though. I am in danger. No hit, no hit, no hit. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Bob. No cheap deaths will happen as long as you say thank you, Bob, in chat.
Over there. Right, come on. Over there. Let's go me.
Wow, 2-second early completion. Fascinating. But to be fair, I understand why that's the case. We did get caught up on that one spot. All right, reload, turn. Here we go, prep. Cool. That saves a good amount of time. to garrison. Alright. Oh, door. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. I do want to get that 4 out of the way because they will block the door if I don't. Like that one did. Quick hop onto here. Do that. Do a heal. And up. And down. Ba-bam. Good stuff. All right. On to this level. I took too long to turn. That's fine. Into there, and now we wait. Good tea as always. Good tea. We're just gonna go this way. Don't think I need to heal. Why am I not using the fusion pistol? Oh, I definitely need to heal now. Damn it. Probably should have just kept using this. Cool. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be testing on at my desk. I bought like a tablet stand thing, but it also has like a boom arm to it. Because I broke my usual like monitor stand for when I do SMT on iOS stuff. And I had to buy a new one, and now I have to test it to make sure it works for a stream. The actual like stand part is like to my left. You can't see it, but it's there. And we're gonna see how well it holds the tablet up. I'm having to hold the stand down with 2 books. It's an iPad 3, it's pretty heavy. Ah, it was too low. That means I started that hover too late. If I started it at the right time, that wouldn't have happened. All right, 3, 4 out of the way. Have enough health. Let's go. Maybe healing before doing that is actually the way to go. Because normally you wouldn't get hit by the compilers because you'd, you know, get it done before they can really get a hit on you. And then the 3, 4 fighters right there. Or the 4, 4 fighters. Something to think about. Oh. There we go. Cyborgs are not here yet. In fact, they're not here at all. There they are. I'm gonna pick up some AR ammo. Could you please get out of the way? Thank you. Open door. Cool. And done. All right, let's top off on our health. Also, AR. I don't think we're actually fully topped off on AR. We still got some grenades left. And I still have some stuff in the gun itself. I should probably use that up now. Can't manually reload. You have to use the whole magazine before you can reload. Alright, got around the second one. Or the third one. Around the corner, up here. Fire. Go around the bend. Down. Light peppering of bullets. That blue one, I think, has the most health. If I remember, I think the blue one has the most health. There's green, orange, and blue. Orange ones shoot fire blasts at you. One of them is immune to fusion blasts. I forgot which one is which. I think the blue one's immune to fusion. Hello, Honeybird. Hope you're doing well on this Marathon Monday. It's also Veterans Day as well in the US. I didn't mention that. This is a Marathon Monday Veterans Day special. I think today's the 11th, right? Yeah, 11/11. Oh, that means I have to listen to Darkness 11/11 by Vonnegut Generator. I don't make the rules, you know. But yeah, I hope you're having a good Monday. I don't know, do you have work today? You're off today? I know your schedule kind of floats a little bit compared to mine. Since you sometimes have to do work, weekend stuff. Work till 6:30. Do you go in a little bit later, or do you have to go in just a bit? Maybe you'll be able to get some speedrun stuff at 10 o'clock. Well, at least you'll probably be able to see the rest of this run. The rest of this run. I sound like Scooby-Doo with this hissing noise. The rest of this run. Yes. I'm gonna be honest with you, I was not counting. I was not counting right then. Ah! What the fuck? The thing didn't work. I see it. For some reason the scream didn't happen. Why did the scream not happen? Oh, the alert box is muted. What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna have to turn that on after the this level, but thank you for the Prime resub, Honeybird. When the fuck did I mute the alert box? Oh, I remember. It was for the dungeons. No, it worked for dungeons. What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna have to go deal with that after we get to the big house. Hello, Rip Chip. Hope you're having a good morning as well on Marathon Monday. It's always a good Monday on Marathon Monday, even if the runs are terrible for Marathon Monday. We're having a good Marathon Monday. Name one Marathon Monday that was bad. I'll wait. A Marathon Monday. Damn it, I missed the button. So Ripchip, I was told that you were interested in doing a collaboration. But that was all I was told. Honeybird did on stream like 1 or 2 days ago. Not like physically on stream, but like in chat. I have the chat logs. For the stream. Yeah, because it was on, I was gonna say, yeah, because I think it was on Saturday's session that was mentioned. To be honest, there's been like 10 hours of dungeons this week. Or this weekend. This last weekend. 10 whole hours of dungeons. And we have probably more of that this week, even. I mentioned it earlier, but we have 2 VTubers, at least in one Discord, that were interested in participating with it. I just had to find out what hours work best for them. And then, like... What am I doing? The fuck am I doing? Co-op, so old man FPS games. I wouldn't mind doing Doom 2 co-op. I've done, well, I've not done Doom 2 before in a co-op fashion, but I've done, Doom 2 stuff before. Okay, I just completely butchered that sentence. In a traditional co-op fashion, I've not done Doom 2 before, but yeah, I wouldn't mind doing Doom 2. What difficulty was, were you thinking? UV the gentleman's difficulty? That's right. What the okay, again, what the fuck am I doing here? I'm going to get a worse time going into the big house because I'm just aimlessly wandering. This time I will go into the first room to hit this panel. Okay, cool. That happened. I'm gonna turn on alert box now. And now you will hear a scream to make sure that this is actually working.
Perimeter secured. We're clear. Get me out.
No, I just didn't do it with the Prime sub. That's really fucked. Apparently, it wasn't the audio, the alert box source. It was audio output capture 2. So I don't know at this point. I think this is the same bug that's happening with Taxodium whenever he does a resub. Where it just doesn't make a noise. The thing is, unlike Taxodium, I actually got a notification of that Prime sub. I think Twitch just be weird sometimes. Could you please get out of my way? Thank you. Which has bias against Belgium. Yeah, but Taxodium lives in Mexico, not Belgium. So yeah, I remember. Taxodium lives, I think in Mexico City, I think specifically. That's a big city, you know. Very big city. Twitch has bias against Belgians who specifically live in Mexico. You heard it here. Alright, let's see if I can get this. Yeah! See, playing Infinity trained me for this level. But... not gonna make that mistake. That would have been a reset if I took a death here. Yes! Out of my way. 1, 2, 3. Somehow got that one. Lucky guess. This is what I'm talking about. This is the marathon gameplay I want to see. Ow! You hurt me. This is how we finished Durandal. That's correct. 4 shots before I actually got a hit. Okay. 1, 2, good. Reload. 1, 2, 3. Just gonna finish using up this. Oh, I'm so glad there wasn't a Bob behind me right there. That would have ended very badly. Button? Thank you. Button? Thank you. Gotta make sure I'm near full health for when I go through the gauntlet in a second. It's just Bob's getting cheap shots on me because enemies are in front of me. Which is really funny considering I'm trying to not be in front of them the whole time. It's just sometimes they're bad at aiming. Got past that 4 trooper. It's pretty good. Button. Heal. Got the 3 hit. Ooh. Okay. And now, the jump. Which I hope I have enough health for, but we'll find out. No! Ah! I'm gonna try to salvage this a little bit. You don't understand. That jump fucking sucks to miss. I wish we could do it without taking damage. I really wish we could do that without taking damage. Maybe there is a way to do it damageless. I just don't know. I'd have to look into it. I feel like the damageless way to do that is really fucked. Considering that we can do this jump damageless, I don't know. That platform's a little bit higher, but there's also stair physics going on. Alright, I'm gonna guess now this is gonna be a 38. 38-ish time. Like, actual 38-ish time. Not just me accidentally stopping the timer too late, but like an actual, like, genuine 38-ish. Mainly just because of begging for mercy. My last run was a high 37, so... Really need to be using fusion pistol there. Then I can use air here to get into the water and go down a little bit faster. All right, swim up. Come on. Yep. Got it. Very unpredictable way to do that, but just because of all the pellets. Again, all the pellets technically release from the gun at separate rates, so you could hit the switch and then also hit it again within like one tick. Sucks. Especially when there's a switch that's activate once, which is very prevalent in the original Marathon a lot, where you can accidentally just soft lock the game because, you know, you accidentally hit a grenade like twice, too quick in succession. There's no shotgun, but fusion pistol, grenade. Okay, I guess we're not doing that then. This might be a 39. We're gonna try to speed this up as much as we can. Alright, here we go. That's right, Loon Noise number 47. This is a kind of bad run at the moment. But we're still gonna finish. We're already past the halfway point, so we might as well commit to it. Oh, no, this might actually... It's definitely undoable now. Alright, we have an hour and 13 minutes before I have to go upstairs to do my day job. We can do another run. We can indeed do another run. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea, though. Some pretty good tea. Pretty good green tea. I've never realized that having green tea in the morning is actually, like, really nice. I can't really have hot green tea. It's for some reason got, like, a weird texture to it. It's weird to say texture when it comes to, like, beverages, but, you know. The Arizona Diet Green Tea, which only has, for the whole can, 2 grams of sugar. Just 2. Oh, and 33% vitamin C. That's pretty cool. 10 milligrams of sodium. That's actually, like, a really good value for, like, $1. 22 fluid ounces, $1. Great buy. But the nice thing about my local, like, Harris Teeter is they do it at 89 cents more often than not, which is perfectly fine. Stores can have sales on Arizona green tea. They just can't upcharge it. So like I get like 3, 4, 5, 6 cans, and they really are good like teas to have for streams. If you're really lucky, you can actually get like the pitcher like container ones that have like a whole bunch of the beverage in them. I have like 2 of those, but I'm holding off on opening them for a bit. They should last for a good while, but sometimes, if I'm really lucky, my local Harris Teeter or Walmart will have the blueberry green tea. You gotta be careful with that though, because it's got sorbitol in it, which you don't want to have a lot of sorbitol. Ask me how I know that. Anyway, let's continue. Also, second submission period for AGDQ. I'm not submitting anything. I would have submitted Killing Time, the Night Dive remaster. I want to give that a little bit more time and a look into, because it's substantially different in certain sections than the original game. So yeah, that's on the back burner. That might be for SGDQ next year, but not now. It's not worth it for right now. No, I do play new games. I've been playing that offline. It's just I don't think it's in a state right now for me to do speedruns on. So I need to hold off on that for a bit. There's a lot I gotta look into. Well, the sewer area, not sewer, the wine cellar area, that one puzzle, since the mouse look is not like the original game, you actually have to like play it properly. And the wine cellar is got a substantially different layout than it does on the original release of the Mac and PC version, because the 3DO version is substantially different than that. The Mac and PC version is essentially a remake of the game. Like, it has the general plot line down, it's just the maps are substantially different because Logicware was the developer of it instead of Team 3DO. One nice thing about this version of Killing Time, I don't think it actually runs on Kex Engine. I think it runs on a port of Jaguar Doom? I have to double check. I'm in the Killing Time community Discord, and some Night Dive people are in that Discord, and I think I explicitly saw the words Jaguar Doom mentioned. It's not Kex.
Perimeter secured.
That also means that parts of the source code is open source.
Let's go this way.
Because I know it uses BurgerLib, which is MIT license code. Planet Coaster actually has a lot of MIT code or MIT license code in its stuff as well. I did pick up Planet Coaster over last week. I've been playing it off stream. I do plan on showing it at some point. I need to get a handle of the new stuff in it. Also, I have to like figure out like the best graphical settings to run it on because it seems to not run on my gaming laptop that well. God damn it. Like, I can run it, but it has to be completely full screen on that. Luckily, when I do streams, I don't use a gaming laptop. I use an actual machine.
Over there. See you start side.
Well, it is made by Frontier. They made Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. It basically plays like RCT 3, but a bit more... It kind of fixes some of the pain points on it. The roller coaster physics are a little bit odd, but it just might actually just be more realistic than like RCT3's physics for roller coasters. That was a bit odd, but you also have to consider Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 came out in like 2003, 2004, 2005. I can't remember which exact year, but yeah, that would explain the physics in that. I don't think it uses, was it Havoc or anything, so it's like hard math and whatnot. But one thing I wish it had was a proper roller coaster designer. If you want to build roller coasters, and just roller coasters, not deal with anything related to like park management and whatnot, you have to do like Sandbox, which still generates guests. And then you have to just not build a path for them to leave the entrance. They have Steam Workshop, though, for roller coasters, so that's pretty cool. Looks like they added power management as well to the game. I don't know if that's in the first one, if they like added it in a later update. I haven't played Planet Coaster 1 in a while. But it does look like it's a pretty neat release. A lot of people were giving it bad reviews because of the motion blur. They didn't even turn it off. Come on, you just gotta turn it off, you sillies. Just simply turn off the motion blur. Cool, and I think I even got one of the 4 troopers with that. All right, let's go. Did I? I got both of them. Holy shit. I keep Bloom on sometimes if it's not super bothersome. Or if it has like settings that you can control Bloom with. Hell, there was a while that even the stream layout had a little bit of bloom to it, but it was like very subtle bloom. Nothing too fancy. Wow, 1 damage jump. Good shit. See, I haven't played a lot of PS3 games to be able to like really make that have that opinion. It's just because I've never owned a PS3 until like this year. No joke, by the way. I've never played a game on the PS3 ever until I bought one this year. Keep in mind, my family had like a GameCube and we only picked up a Wii like 1 year before I graduated, and I graduated in 2011. Hell, we had N64 and Sega Genesis up until like 8th grade, where we picked up the GameCube and my sister poured soda on the Genesis. I don't know why she did that. She still doesn't understand why she did that. What a menace. I mean, she has described herself as that sometimes, so like... Alright. I found out from someone on Blue Sky that I was wondering, because SMT1 on the Genesis runs like garbage, right? On the Sega CD. And my thought was, oh, could you just increase the clock speed on the processor on the Genesis itself to a 6810 processor and like speed up the performance? No, the thing just won't even run the Sega CD if you've upgraded the processor on the Genesis. So yeah, that's cool. That version's basically only playable on at a stable frame rate on emulator at this point. I've heard of Trampoline Terror. I don't own a lot of Genesis games. The ones I do own, I mean, it makes sense. Chaos Engine. I have Sword of Sodom, Shadow Blasters. I had Bubsy growing up for the longest time. I never even played like the Super Nintendo version until I bought it a few years ago. To prioritize some games to buy in case importing prices get way higher in the next year or so. I'm under the assumption that they are going to go up. Actually, that is okay, so it's time to get into questions about tariffs. Do that apply to things you buy from other people online? Like an eBay purchase. I have to look that up. But yeah, I'm under the assumption that prices for like even like eBay listings are gonna go up significantly in like the next year or so. So I need to buy as much as I can. I don't have that much I have to buy. Oh god, I just realized I play games on the Commodore Amiga. I can't wait for an additional Amiga tax. Which is also just known as the eBay tax at this point. By the way, I found a copy, and I mentioned this on my Discord, I found a copy of Get Him Megami Tensei. I have not bought it because I already own the game. Same version, by the way. CD only. It is cheaper than what I spent on mine. Way cheaper. The cheapest you will probably ever see that game ever. Like less than $150. That's how cheap we're talking. As a reminder, I spent about $300 on Complete in Box, which is still a good deal. That is still a good deal for Complete in Box. Half the price for just the CD. And I have to say half the price because of shipping fees and other stuff. You did buy a Lux Cravings box at Lux Cravings box at Taco Bell. Well, I have to mention this because, you know, I'm trying to collect the games. I did pick up Demi Kids, Demi Kids Dark. Complete in box. I don't understand how astronomically more expensive the English version of that game is. Just the card alone sells for like $90 $90 to $150. Did it just not have a large print back in the day? Demi-Kid's Fire and Ice is gonna cost me way more. Sorry, Messiah Rider is going to cost me way more. Messiah Rider is approaching Getten prices for a Game Boy game. I just realized what game I need to get before it's too late. 9. I need to buy SMT 9. Whoop, wrong room. Still haven't bought it yet. I still need to get into my Xbox and change, rip that clock capacitor out. Do I have Jack Bros? No, that's the next game on my list at some point. I'm getting a Japanese copy specifically. It is on the throne, by the way, for people that would may or may not be interested in that. I'm just mentioning that ahead of time. That is one of the listings on there. Along with like an English copy of Demi-Kid's Light. Although I'd want to get Dark because that's the harder one. Light's a little bit easier. My original plan was I was going to get a Virtual Boy, and then I realized the absolute logistical pain it would be to get a TV out mod for that. The only person I know that has a TV out mod for the Virtual Boy is Liz Star. Because, like, that Virtual Boy is at, like, the GDQ events. It's in the practice room. At least it's been in the practice room for the last 2 events. I don't want to deal with the pain of having to mod it, so I'll have to find some alternative method in order to do that. But I am at least going to buy the cart, so I have the cart. Japanese version just goes for way cheaper than the US version, and by way cheaper, I mean 10 times cheaper. That fucking game goes for $1,000 for the US version. You can buy it for like 110 for just the Japanese version. Fucking wild. I'm a little bit slower than part-time, but that's fine. Yeah, there was a copy of Demi-Kid's Dark that sold on Mercari for $90 recently. I am glad about this. I am mostly, other than Jack Bros and the Game Boy games, I'm mostly almost done with the cartridge era of the series. Because I think I'm missing Persona Q2, the Demi-Kids games, and then that one Devil Children puzzle game. That's basically just Puzzle Boy 3. I do plan on streaming Puzzle Boy at some point. That's probably going to be the lead up to SMP3. Because I know Puzzle Boy makes a return, or makes an appearance in that. So why not play the original game that most of the puzzles are from? Or most of the puzzles that show up in that are from. Like, I'm not joking, like, a good, like, I think 15 of the puzzles are from the original Game Boy game. Waiting the Nocturne playthrough. I have multiple methods I could do Nocturne for. I have the original game, And then I went to, well, it used to be in Greensboro, North Carolina, but I drove all the way out to Mebane, North Carolina, to the McKay's there, and they had a cheap copy of SMT3 HD for the PS4. That was a pretty decent deal. Normally, that version, the Switch version's cheaper at like 20 bucks. But I don't want to play it on the Switch. I want to play it on the PS4 because I think the Switch version has some frame rate issues. Speaking of frame rate issues, I gave my sister my copy of SMT... Oh no, she bought a copy of SMT5 Vengeance recently. And she mentioned that... she was surprised about the level scaling in it. I probably will, although I'm gonna probably have Rido instead of Dante. But you can still do the Maniac stuff even without Dante. But yeah, I'm planning for that. I do want... Okay, so for SMT3, I actually am gonna do like 2 endings specifically. I'm gonna do...
Kill me!
True Demon is definitely gonna be done. But then there was the other one where I think it just like... What is it? It just like reverts... Everything reverts back to like nothing happening. That ending is also going to be done. The True Pain is coming up with SMT If because I want to get the Steven ending. And you know what that involves? That involves playing through the game 4 times. That's right, you get to see the Domain of Sloth 4 times. Or I think it's actually just twice. I don't know how the game determines if you played it 4 times. I think you just have to play one path, which is Reiko. And then do the Akira path as well. But yeah, I want to get the Steven ending in If. Which canonically puts Steven in the Persona timeline as well. Like, unironically, I'm waiting for that fucker to show up just, like, in the background of a Persona game. I'm just waiting. It's gonna happen. At some point. Just you wait. There's gonna be, like, a Persona game that comes out that's gonna be, like, you know... Persona users having to prevent a SMT-like apocalypse from happening. And that fucker's gonna show up. Tying it all back together. With a neat little bow. Get Philemon in Persona 6. I mean, it could happen. I was having the thought, what if they had, because, you know, each Persona game has a school. What if the 6th game just has Kurukazaka as the school? Maybe they'll reference, like, weird things happening, like the events of If happening. It's like rumors and whatnot. I think that'd be pretty neat. They don't even have to, like, design a uniform. They can just use the one from, you know, If and the few appearances in, like, Soul Hackers and Persona 2. Yeah, it's all coming into place. We did have a discussion about that during Majin Tensei. Like, You could have just, like, walked by the protagonists of SMT1 and you would have never known it. You know? Just walked by a brown-haired guy with a blue dog, you know? I mean, hell, if we go by the Game Boy version, Nakajima is somewhere in that area, too. Because he's at least implied to be in that timeline. Ah, no! Remember my fucking, AGDQ run where this happened? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to resort to some fucking jank. Here we go. Ah! Nope, not happening. All right, that's a reset. We have enough time for one more run. Oh! All right, let me get this piece of chewing gum that I've been chewing on for like the last hour and 2 hours out of my mouth. Gotta get that morning out of my mouth. You ever had that? You just wake up in the morning and your mouth just All right. I think the arcade that shows up, and by arcade I mean like the shopping district, that shows up in Persona 5 is supposed to be the same one from SMT1. I'm pretty sure that is the case. Solving this by drinking coffee. Yeah, the coffee you bought for mom. Bought for your mom from the store down the road. I have no coffee at my house. I actually have no beverages with caffeine at my house at the moment. So I have to go to the store. Well, I can't say that. I have Kickstart. I have Kickstart at the moment. So. Once again, shout outs to whoever packages the strawberry lemonade Kickstart at whatever, like, Amazon distribution place. Putting the flimsiest little piece of paper in it and then just shipping it out. So when I open it at my house, it has, like, all the cans are mostly bulging. I hope your day gets better, because you're definitely having a bad day if that's happening. Definitely having a bad day. Hope it gets better. They do it only for me. Yeah. Me and no one else, you know. I'm having some really bad luck right now. What the fuck? Yes, I'm aware of the hippopotamus. Very aware of the hippopotamus. That was like the last big thing that was blowing up on the Bird app before I left it. I do think Mudeng is very cute. They got a very infectious smile. Well, the hippopotamus equivalent of a smile. Ah, we're at that point again. All right, as a reminder for everyone, we are 5 minutes from ad break. With that noise. I can't wait to get the D-Gen. on Wednesday. I don't know if y'all were here for this, but I mentioned that I was able to lower my estimate down by 5 minutes. So instead of 25, it's 20 now. Maybe that'll have a higher shot if they have to fill time of it getting in to the schedule. We'll have to see. Whew. Alright, if I cannot finish this run, we're basically at a standstill. Keyboard's being funny. Very funny. But yeah, speaking of collaborations, when Zerb wakes up, he really needs to let me know what days and times would probably work right. And I know Zerp's probably just going to be like any time, but I do need to kind of like fit a day and a time. Because like, it's going to be harder to like pencil in stuff. I mean, technically any time could just mean, okay, you're doing like an evening Saturday attempt at dungeons. Why am I doing this? I can just keep going. Okay, hold on. We're gonna reset. I have enough time to do this. Just barely.
Let's go!
Let's play at 2:18 p.m. on Saturday and no later or earlier. Well, I mean, consider the fact that, like, one session of that length is 5 hours long. Because you have the intro, you have the bonus game, you have the intermission, you have the other bonus game for it. So, yeah, like, that would end at, like, 7 p.m. Now, I did offer Zerp the ability to do, like, an early morning session, right? Like on a weekday. It'd just be 2 hours. But you'd have a higher shot of actually like getting more than one session a week with it. Yeah. Well, they're also finishing up Subathon today, so... Well, hopefully they're finishing Subathon stuff up today. We were talking about that as well during yesterday's stream, of how I can't really do like a traditional Subathon because my job will not let me take that much time off to do it. On top of the already 2 weeks I take off for GDQ. Like, let's put it like this. Since I'm going to MagFest in January, right? The days that I'm going to that are not paid. Because I had to, like, work around having to work the weekend before just so I could have those 2 days off. Part-time, but have been working all full-time hours again. That's just you working full-time, and they don't want to do the full, like, just say you're full-time. Unless you're intentionally working, like, overtime. I don't know. If they're scheduling you full-time hours, you're full-time. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. They can say you're part-time as much as they want. We got paid more to be there less physically. Somehow. Alright. Also, since I mentioned it yesterday, I do want to actually, like, look up office space prices again in my area. Because I think it's either Zerp or Chunks brought up a good point. It would probably be neat to have, like, just a place to, like... Yeah, you lease it, but you, like... You can, like, contract it out for, like, content creators to use. It's like a... Not like a dedicated, like, content space for them, but, like, if they need to do something there and whatnot. I think currently, right now, this is probably the best time to get office space if you're able to, like, actually lease it. I don't know how the market for that's going to be in, like, the next year. Probably not great. So, like, locking into, like, a price now probably be beneficial, but, like, that's a lot of money. Oh, please don't tell me I'm soft locked.
Get me out of here. This way.
I swear to God, if I get down the stairs and that just now did it.
Take us up.
No.
Take us up. Get me out of here.
I think I'm just
Perimeter
soft locked.
secured.
All right. Well, if that's the case, I don't have enough time to finish a run now. I have one more place I can check.
Get me out of here.
If these enemies do not let me continue, then we're done. Well, we're just done in general at this point. There are no enemies. I am soft locked. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna go do real quick. I'm gonna go use the restroom. We're gonna come back and I'm gonna do a little bit of an IL. If this does not teleport me. Yep. That was the last run I finished was the last run. I only got one run done. That's fine. Sometimes that happens. Anyway, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. And when we return, an IL. I'm gonna give about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Or 3 minutes. We'll have a 3-minute intermission so I can go use the restroom real quick. We'll be back with more of a fine quality live stream, or just a little bit more of a fine quality live stream in just a bit. But yeah, join us, won't you? Okay, I seem to have underestimated how quick 3 minutes go. Not surprising. But yeah, we're back with a little bit of a fine quality live stream. If you were here just before, I'm having a bad day for speedrun, it looks like. But that's okay. That sometimes happens. Nothing to get too upset about. You have another session in the future I have another session in the future that I can always do. So, what are we gonna do now? Well, ILs. That's what we're gonna do. And I'm going to do... Alright, we're suffering with hell. Why not? Why not play the worst level? It's basically the same as, like, playing it normally. Why not? Simply don't die. He says. Anyway. What sucks is there's only one pistol! For the most part for this level. Come on. Holy shit! Okay. But yeah, for the most part there's only one pistol until you can get to a red bob. And then you have to punch the red bob. To get them. Oh no. Okay, we're redoing that. We're redoing that. Alright. That was a disaster. Here we go. And I apologize for the compression on the capture. It's because, again, I can't get uncompressed frames unless they're 30 FPS with this capture card, or this mixer that I have. I want to buy a new mixer. I will probably sell my old mixer for anyone interested in that, but I have to buy the new one first. The mixer is the Roland VR4 HD. If you intentionally stream at 30 FPS, then you'll probably be fine with it. But I like to stream at minimum 720p 60, so using it is not the best device. Got caught up there a little bit, that's fine. Sorry, Bob, I gotta get through. Alright, haven't pissed them off yet. Oh my god. Alright, we're in the hell zone. Because now I have to punch every single Bob. No, I don't. I have the shotgun. I think that's all of them. I got one more.
I'm out of ammo.
201. Okay. What is top time? Probably like a minute and a half by aperture, more than likely. Marathon Durandal. Levels. God will sort the dead. Minute 36. See, I was right. So I got some work to do if I want to beat that time. Alrighty. So go again. Playing it risky here. Oh! Just to save a little bit of health. Cool. Got an extra clip. Gonna have to punch this Bob to get pistol at a time. Very nice. Okay, I guess they're doing that. Sorry, Bobble. Just had to be done. Holy shit, I actually got past them. Science fiction? No. Real.
Cut it out!
40, 1, 2, 3. That one Bob was it. Minute 49. So that is 13 seconds behind. TBCR. God K 149. There we go. Going again. We have a couple more minutes, about 8 minutes. I'm going to end early so I can go have a nice relaxing shower before work. So probably 2 more attempts on this. Okay, hold on. It's the same seed, so let's just do this. Cool. I'm gonna open the door. Get the pistol. A little bit slower than I wanted, but that's fine. Cool, cool. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right, let's set up here. Gotta make sure to pick up these pistol clips whenever they're available. It's fine. Got that extra clip. There's one more. There's one more. Minute 43. Almost a minute 44. TBCR. God. K. Minute 43. I don't think I actually have a... Do I have a time even listed for that level? I don't. Or I think I do. It's just... No, I don't have a time listed for that. Okay, well, these are initial time settings then. All right. Another go.
Ah!
Cool. Let's try that again. Wasn't expecting them to just stand there the whole time.
Ah!
Oh, they didn't all... Yeah, they didn't all die. Let's go again. Cool. Better setup. Definitely better setup. Up second pistol.
I'm out of ammo.
There's that Bob. There's that Bob. Open up to here. Back up. That Bob's not there. Oh, I might get hit. Nope. I've never seen 3 Bobs come down this hallway before. What the fuck? Fascinating. Alright, let's see if I can get the lowdown on these Bobs coming up. I did. That's fine. You can take a hit. Can take a hit. Oh, come on. Eight, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes! Oh, that beat it! That beat it! That was a 35,967, I think. I'm just gonna save it as this. And then we're gonna replay it. Just to make sure, but we're gonna speed through it. Oh, Nolan, hope you're having a good marathon Monday so far. We're just gonna speed through this just to make sure this time's correct. Yeah, 135,967. Oh, that's 2 frames away from a 136. Or 2 ticks. Alright, I gotta post that in the Discord. Alright. I gotta actually render this. Hold on. I have to render this. God, okay. TBCR, God, K, 1_35_1. Sorry, 967. Export. So we're gonna let that do its thing, and then, yeah. Oh, even though the runs, like the full game runs were kind of the IL, that's a good one. I've not been able to set a lot of records for this game as of recent, so being able to get this, or just in the series in general at the moment, I don't have enough time to like grind out runs. I mean, Aperture doesn't really have a lot of time to grind out runs as well. You know, having a business in Japan at the moment and whatnot. So being able to get this is really motivating. I'll probably be able to coast on this throughout the whole workday. But yeah, good shit. I'm going to upload this to YouTube, and then I'm going to like submit it to the leaderboards after the thing is done uploading. So yeah, maybe potentially stream tomorrow. If it is a stream, if it's not Dungeons related, it might be SMT1 for iOS. I don't know. We'll have to see. There's no guarantee yet that's going to be the case. Anyway, I'm going to go get ready to take a nice hot shower. So with that in mind, we're going to stop for today. And we're going to send you off to another good speedrun stream to get you ready for your day. Let's see what we have today. I have a feeling it's going to be Argic or Hypnotics. I think I saw those two streaming when I was checking my phone earlier. My Twitch app is slowly starting to fall apart because I have not updated yet to the newer version. Alright, here we go. Following. Show all. Shots fired. Ducks. Hypnotics. Argic. I think I've hosted Argic recently. Yeah, because we did it for the. I think they were doing Crash Bash. So we'll do Hypnotics today. So with that in mind, if you want to keep up to date with this fine quality live stream, we do have, as always, the Discord down below. The fine quality Discord. You can also find a link to the Marathon Runs Discord if you're not on it at the moment. If you're watching from YouTube, just go to my Twitch and scroll down. You'll find those as well. There's also a link to a Ko-Fi and Throne if you want to support the fine quality live stream via those methods instead of a Twitch sub. With the Ko-Fi, you do get access to early videos and exclusive videos if you do a membership, which is just $5 a month on that. So like a Twitch sub, but I think a little bit more goes towards the content creator with that. Again, you're not obligated to do any of that. Just a watch and a follow is greatly appreciated. And then you also have Fine Quality, find-quality.website. The official link to TBCR has all my social media links that I'm actually using, and a link to my SoundCloud, where I have very interesting music on it. But anyway, I need to go take a nice hot shower, so we're going to send you off to Hypnotics. My name is TBCR. I do hope you have a good Marathon Monday, the rest of it. And I will see you maybe tomorrow, but if you don't see me tomorrow, you'll see me on Wednesday with D Generation for the Amiga. But until then, take care. I'll see you later.